the worst thing I did? Oh my God. Glamorous tissues. They have glamorous tissues in there.
Lots of support.
Any regrets?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Me? No.
All right, for the next question. So, from Gerald Calibo, who's that one from? Why is the title You're a Leader Now What?
Yeah, good question, and it is about that thud of anxiety, right? So I spoke about it before, but it's when that person gets into their very first leadership role and they're so happy, they're on top of the moon. They want to tell everyone that will listen, and probably some that won't listen, that they've got this promotion and they're so proud of themselves and they're into this. And then either the night before of taking on the new job, or maybe the morning of the new job, they just go, oh, that's when they realize that no one has actually shown them what it means to be a leader. So it's, now what? You're a leader? Now what? Now what do I do?
Yeah. You're a leader, now what? Now what? Okay, so this is gonna be the next question from Joanne goes on. What is the funniest experience you've had as a leader that makes you cringe or smile whenever you remember it?
Oh wow, that's a tough one. I've had so many. I'm going to start with the cringe. I don't get it right every time, and sometimes I will say something with good intent and then I'll reflect back later on how I worded it. So I'm going to put this one down to what we call conversational intelligence, where you might, words come out of your mouth and then you go, oh, I could have phrased that so much better. And there's always multiple perspectives of any situation and of anything that you say. So you need to be very careful. It's actually, the intent of what you say is not important. It's the way it's received. And you're in charge of that. You're in charge of making sure that the message that you're trying to get across is going to sink in and be relevant and understood by the person in the way that you intended it. And there's many times in my leadership career where I've said something and it feels like the horse is bolted from the stable and I can't take back those words because I can tell that they're going to be misinterpreted, etc. So that would be the cringe-worthy moments. And the moments of pride, that's really easy to answer. It's the moments when my team knock it out of the park. So when I give them an opportunity and I sit back and I know that I've coached them and I've developed them and I say nothing and they take control of a meeting or they do a presentation at a conference and they just knock it out of the park and I've said nothing. That's what brings me the greatest joy. Yeah.
Okay, the next one from Chad Hornfeld. Advice for leaders that they feel that they have hit a wall in their career.
Yeah, really good one, Chad. This is a great question. And it needs to start inside yourself, right? You need to start having a look around you, yes. It needs to start inside yourself. And you need to start questioning your limiting beliefs. So why are you stuck? Why do you think you're stuck? And what are the situations that have led to that? And start looking at your own perspective of the situation. And then you almost need to do like an out-of-body experience. Start looking at it from other angles. Look at it from your boss's angle. Look at it from your team's angle. Look at it from your customer's angle. Look at it from a helicopter view where you're looking at the whole situation around you. Start challenging what you believe about the situation. And always remember, there's more than one way to see the situation. And in that case, you might have a breakthrough moment where you come to a self-realization, self-awareness of something that you hadn't seen before. It's altogether possible that you might find yourself in the wrong environment, but don't start with that. Don't blame the environment first. Look inside first and see if there's any self-awareness or self-realization to go with that. And the only thing I could encourage there, attempt this by yourself, but if you need professional help with that, this is where the help of a certified coach can come in to help. People that have been trained in methods by Coach Masters Academy or the International Coaching Federation, they know how to take you on that journey of self-discovery so that you can find the answer to that question. What a great question, by the way, Chad.
Yeah, very It's very good. Okay, for the next question from Ross Nicole. Hi, Ross.
Hey Ross, good to hear, man.
So, what are the top qualities in your experience that make new leaders effective for both the people or team and for their organization?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I'm going to blend a bit of two things here. I'm going to blend some qualities and some skills. Some skills that new leaders need to learn. Absolutely learning to be the last one to speak. Practicing listening, practicing active listening and deep listening, and empowering your team to give them a voice, to have them feel like their opinions are being heard and to make them feel like they matter. That's the first one. There's a tendency for the first-time leader, that they think that they need to keep on doing what they used to do. And what got you to here will not get you to where you want to go. That's the biggest advice I could give you. So you actually, paradoxically, need to do less. And many leaders find themselves in a situation where they want to lead from the front. In fact, they get told by many people, lead from the front and do more and all this kind of stuff. But the practice of leadership is to draw more out of your team. So you actually need to do less and coach more. Then the qualities, there's so many of them, but authenticity, vulnerability, being able to be open and transparent about what you're good at, but also what your weak spots are. Because quite frankly, your team already know what those weak spots are, and they'll find it very authentic and very integral if you're able to show some clarity of, I've got self-awareness of who I am. So I would say, authenticity, vulnerability, emotional intelligence as both a attribute and a skill, and the ability to actively and deep listen and give your team the opportunity to shine. You're responsible for creating the environment where they can bring their superpowers to the fore. It's not about you anymore. In some respects, it's all about you. So it's not about you, but it's all about you. Now that's going to be confusing. It's not about you, it's not about your skill. No one cares what you know or what you can do anymore. They care about the environment you create. So where it becomes all about you is about the environment that you create where other people can knock it out of the park and do their best work.
Oh, that's a very nice answer to that question.
Thank you.
Yeah, it feels like we can already compete on Miss Universe. I'm sorry about Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe. Right, very good.
Oh, next question is from Maite. Hello, Maite.
Hey, Maite.
Oh, it's not a question actually. She said, I really want to congratulate you because you leadership and also because you are inspiration for my dear friend. I wish you the best of all and hope to see you soon. Abrazo.
Grazie, Mate, that's just wonderful. I miss you. Hope everything's going well for you. You're absolutely doing wonderful things with Alstom there in Mexico. So proud of you too. And thank you, my dear friend. We miss you, we love you.
Yeah, I miss you and miss Mexico already. Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Mick Spiers from the Leadership Project, where we empower leaders with all of the knowledge and skills that they need to create amazing teams and amazing workspaces. If you're liking today's video, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Back to the show.
So, from my mom.
Oh, okay, here comes the challenging questions. Okay.
Because, it's not many people know that we've settled here in the Philippines. We've moved here a few months ago. And because we're not posting it much on Facebook or in social media that we're here in the Philippines. So, her question is, why did you choose Philippines to settle?
Oh, that's a great question. Nothing to do with the book, but I love to answer this question. Yeah. So, our business is Singapore-based, but we worked out that Singapore, thank you, you're very business friendly, we love Singapore, and in some respects we would have loved to have stayed, to be honest. But we worked out that we could run this business from anywhere in the world, so we started to look around and go, okay, where would we like to land? We looked at Australia, New Zealand, we looked at Malta, we looked at Thailand, and of course we looked at Philippines. And ultimately it came down to family, and to be close to your family and for you to reconnect with your family and have that close support network around you. And the Philippines is a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful weather mostly, can be hit and miss, but a wonderful place, and very happy here. and happy that we can have the impact that we have on the world with customers in the US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong, all here from the Philippines. And this work from home environment, this virtual environment has enabled that to happen.
Do you have any regrets on living here in the Philippines? Because you've been here like 5 months already.
No regrets at all. No, I'm happy every day. How about you?
Happy, I'm very happy. Because we have a lot of support.
Any regrets?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Me?
No. Harry.
Hi, family. Yeah. Okay, well done.
The break. Fast talk. You need to answer these questions in 1 minute. So
Okay.
there are 10 questions. All you needed is to answer it as fast as you can.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. Timer starts now. What was the nicest things said about you?
That I'm a good person, that I treat other people well.
The Pope is having dinner at your place. What would you cook for him?
Ooh, meat pies.
Oh,
Meat pies and sausage rolls.
What is your greatest achievement?
Ooh, there's so many. Rapid fire, huh? I'm going to say the book. Let's just say the book, but there's so many in my personal life and my business life.
The worst thing you did for love?
The worst thing I did? Oh my God, flying all over the place to follow someone around. Do you know who that is? Yeah.
The best thing that you do for love?
Flying myself all around the world, following someone to hunt it down like a stalker, yeah.
How do you release your anger?
Oh, that's a good question. So I get angry just like everyone else, right? So I know I speak about emotional intelligence and all that kind of stuff, but I look to regulate, I look to deep breathe, etc., etc. I look through any situation through multiple perspectives before I react. So I respond rather than react.
Okay, this is the sex or coffee?
Both.
Best time to do sex?
After coffee.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
That's it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, audience, for watching and listening to our the Leadership Project episode. Do you have any final say to the audience, me?
Yeah, I would. If you haven't got your copy of You're a Leader Now What, please do go and get your copy. It's full of wonderful lessons in there, my own leadership story. It's also full of self-reflection questions that can help you on your own leadership journey. And I want to thank everyone who's made this a success. Firstly, to the readers that bought the book, and the fact that we became a #1 bestseller in 6 different categories on Amazon is something that I'm always going to be grateful for. So your support and the reviews, every review that we've had so far has been 5-star. I think we're up to 35 reviews. We'd love more, of course, but we'd love some more honest reviews on Amazon. But please keep them coming. Please keep your support coming. Thank you so much for all of your support. To my team at the Leadership Project, it would not exist without you. You're just amazing. So people probably see every day everything that I do, and I'm on videos every day, I'm on social media, I'm on podcasts and all this kind of stuff, and you probably wonder how I find the time. The answer is the team. So we've got Faris Sadek, amazing content editor that does all of the videos and the audio. That gives me back so much time because I've got the confidence that he's going to knock it out of the park every week. Gerald Calabo, he does all of those amazing social posts that you see the whole time. Irene Verdanes, she goes by the name Rika. Rika, your support in helping us with all of our admin, booking ourselves, booking in the podcast guests, doing the podcast show notes, all of these things that you do make all of these things possible. Joanne goes on, and congratulations to Joanne and Ariel. They've had a wonderful gift arrive in the world this week, and we're so excited for you on that. She's like the master of everything. She's so creative, and she really does our strategy around strategy and sales and marketing and all of our social media, and just an amazing thinker in terms of everything that you do. And of course you say. in every possible way. The way that you support the business and all of the operations of the business, but then your emotional and loving support of me. This would not exist if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you too. Thank you for everything that you did for the business and for our family. And then any final message to Henry and Thomas?
So, you know that this book is dedicated to you boys, and it's because I want you to become an amazing leader of the next generation. No pressure, and a leader looks in all kinds of shapes. The lessons in this book are all about how you relate to other human beings, and that's the key to how people see you in the world. It's not about likes and TikTok and Instagram and being all of, a social superstar or anything like that. It's all about how you relate to other human beings, and I hope that you find the lessons in this book valuable as you grow up.
Any looking forward on the next few months or next few years about this book?
So we're going to record the audio book. I'm excited about that. So the audio book should come out about August. We might even do it a bit earlier. Once again, Faris will do the heavy lifting there. I'll just read the book into a microphone, and he'll do his magic. For those that get the audio book, there's going to be what we call some Easter eggs in there. So at the end of every chapter, I'm going to share a few additional notes about what was going through my thought process as I wrote that chapter. So I think that's going to be interesting. So excited to get the audio book out there. I'm also excited to tell you that I've already started on book 2 and book 3. So I've developed an outline concept for book 2 and an outline concept for book 3. And I look forward to having those out in the market. Book 2 maybe later this year or early next year.
Hooray! So see, it's not just about one book. It's already 82 books coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mick, for doing this.
Thank you too, Say. You've been a wonderful host, and it's been really interesting to sit in the guest seat instead of being the host of the show for the day. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Mick Spiers from the Leadership Project, where we empower leaders with the knowledge and skills that they need to create amazing teams and amazing workspaces. If you're enjoying our content, please do remember to hit like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so that you can be notified of all of our future videos. In the meantime, please do take care, look out for each other, and join us on this journey as we learn together and lead together.